Hi guys, what's going on? And welcome back to our episode 3 now of Medieval Total War 2. Playthrough of my favourite ever Total War game. So I just wanted to say before we get started, I think I've said this before, but obviously the channel is mostly focused towards Total War Arena. And after this one we'll be back with Total War Arena videos, so these aren't going to be done really regularly, and I know it's not sort of the sort of thing that everyone on the channel enjoys. But I just really enjoy playing this game, so I thought it's still kind of cool just to do every now and then, and it gives me a little break from Arena because I don't want to be doing Arena absolutely every day. It's nice to be able to mix it up a little bit as well. And I think we'll probably be having a look at Thrones of Britannia when that comes out sometime, I think, mid-April. So yeah, we'll have a few other Total War games, but it's going to be mostly focused on Arena, so don't worry, we're not leaving Arena. But without further ado, let's hop into today's episode. So, where did we get to last time? I think last time we actually got everything sort of finished off that I wanted to. Everyone was building, and it's just a case of just ending the turn, really. Everywhere is building, I think. Yeah, we conquered Edinburgh, so we've still got Dublin to defeat to eliminate the Scottish from the game. And then obviously Inverness is still a rebel faction, so if we can capture Dublin and Inverness, we'll then control the whole of the United Kingdom. And then it's a case of pushing into France and some of the other places. We're besieging some of the Low Countries. These guys I didn't want to push in because they've got like things like these Flemish pikemen are actually quite good, and you know, if we're only going to be able to break through a gateway, would be quite effective at holding that. So decided just to starve them out instead. Financially, we're not doing too badly. We're starting to get some decent growth. So let's just hop into the next turn. Got to watch out for these pesky French. Could be causing us some trouble. But they haven't gone to war. Actually, we're on pretty cordial relations at the moment, so hopefully it'll stay that way. It doesn't look like they've got a massive army anywhere or anything. The Scottish fleet there. I don't know if that has an army. No, it's just the fleet moving around. If you remember, we were actually training our fleet to make it a bit better. We've started to recruit a few more units. I think they're just in London under repair, so hopefully they're all back to normal. There's a Thieves Guild. Okay, cool. Cease hostilities against Scotland. Oh. It's a pain. How long is that mission on for? For 6 turns they don't want me to go towards Scotland. Well, we can probably hang on for that for a while. We'll not declare war on Scotland or continue the war against Scotland because we've got these rebels in Inverness. So by the time we defeat them and then we'll move our army over to Dublin in Ireland, then I think probably those 6 turns will be up anyway.
The Holy Bible may
crusade.
preach peace, but when it is Christendom itself that is threatened, then it is every Christian's duty to...
How could we do this? We only have a very small fleet. We're probably not really in a position to actually launch a crusade, really. We haven't really got a suitable army. I don't know if we can crusade any army that's large enough. Yeah, we could join the crusade with that army. Maybe we should capture Bruges and then consider joining the crusade. It would be kind of cool. And we could sail our army or march our army just across Europe and over into the Holy Land. Maybe we should do that. Because we're kind of on the wrong side of the map otherwise. Yeah, screw it. Let's do it. Okay, let's start recruiting more units at Caen. Let's get some longbowmen. Some levy spearmen. Get them recruited. Cool. What else did we have done? A child was born. Nobody cares. And a port was built at Rennes. What else are we going to have built here? A grain exchange for more tradable goods, roads, communal farming. Let's have some communal farming. Recruitment report, nothing exceptional, everyone's just retrained. London. Let's recruit another boat. Since I want to have a reasonable sized navy, I want to make sure that we can keep a well-trained navy sort of in the waters at all times. So from here we need to think about defeating Inverness. So Spear Militia, I think these guys are being retrained by the looks of it. So we'll leave them to do that for the moment. We're having a barracks built there as well.
Yes, Your Highness.
Looks like the Scottish building up a few more troops over in Dublin, which is probably a wise decision on their part.
God's servant.
And over here everyone's fairly safe. And we've got more units recruiting there. Not a lot else to do really. At the end of this turn, it looks like we'll probably have to deal with the battle at Bruges. Or Bruges, not Bruges. My pronunciation is terrible sometimes. So wait for this turn to end. Well, that's one thing I remember about this game is that the computer turns slowly get longer and longer as they have more and more to do. Come on, France, hurry up, finish your turn. Keep out of my territory as well. Egypt, so Cairo is the target of the crusade. We'll see how many people have joined the crusade this turn. Let's see how likely it is we can win this battle. If it's a massive advantage in our favour. 7-4. Are we going to auto-resolve it? No, we'll fight it. We'll fight it on. We might as well have at least one battle for that. We might not get another one of those this episode. So of course, it's a siege battle, we don't get any time to prepare. So let's just move our units out on the flank, our cavalry. We only have not a lot in the way of archers. But these guys should open fire pretty quickly. Do we have some enemy cavalry? There are some enemy mailed knights actually. But pretty much all our units are spearmen, bar the odd unit of billmen like these guys. I don't think they're going to be a massive problem for us. Bit of crossbow bolts. Should do quite a lot of damage, I would have thought. I killed one of them, two of them, three of them. So we've got our own cavalry on the flanks, which we can target any sort of crossbowmen with the Flemish rebels. These pikemen might be a bit of a pain to deal with if they get a chance to sort of neatly form up. But all the time they're waiting, we're getting to shoot more shots at them. Now crossbowmen don't seem to have really returned fire yet. Oops, don't raise you too close. Oh, okay, they're charging. Turn, charge. We should be able to win the fight against the Mailed Knights, particularly as we're kind of an experienced unit as well. These guys should be able to target those knights there. This sort of range. Actually taking quite a lot of losses against these guys.
The battle is very much in
Although we
our
are
favour.
killing them quite
If we
effectively.
remain true and steadfast, our foolish general has thrown his life
Okay,
away.
that did not go according to plan.
chances of
I
victory
hadn't
with it.
expected that to actually happen, really. That's kind of annoying. Robert is dead. Oh god, now he's being charged by more knights. Okay. Forward, spearmen. Oh, we're actually now armoured units, which is kind of cool. They're all wearing chainmail, which is kind of helpful. Archers. Let's get firing on the enemy crossbows. Don't know why half the spears have stopped early and a few was. Okay. What are these guys? Armour sergeants. Yep, you can
By
engage
St.
them.
George, our men have slain the enemy general.
Okay, good.
Without
Well, both
him,
our
his
generals are
troops
now
will
dead.
lose their will to fight.
Our crossbowmen are routing.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
So those two are routing. Good pursuit. Unfortunately, our generals still engaged against armour sergeants, and don't fight them. Come back. You go and get engaged against them. We kind of want to get everything to rout at once if we can. Because if we can get everyone to rout, we shall win the battle. Is that everyone routing? Oh, some crossbowmen have bloody recovered. Come on, pursue them. We want to get everyone routing before they reach the town centre. If everyone routs, people keep recovering is a problem, unfortunately. Just get everyone inside the centre of the city. We've got our billmen engaged. I quite like these billmen. Always strange. They work really well on the walls because they have really high attack. Some of the
The
pikemen
battle
are
is very
battle-act.
much in our favour. If we remain true and steadfast,
man the
victory
walls
will
and
be
we-
ours.
These Flemish pikemen look like they're about routed. Let's try and get our general, well, what remains of our general's bodyguard inside the city if we can. Like they're engaged in the fight.
Only half the enemy force remains. St. George, save us. The enemy have the walls.
I think we're
Our
getting some
defence
units
or
through
all
the
will
gates,
be lost.
which is what we wanted. Okay, we are through. Come on, just charge down in a mass. Why not? Pikemen do not want to stay around. These people are not very cohesive. They're so laggy. Come on, move up. Thankfully, Total War really does not control like this. I was trying to get everyone to advance. I know I should sort of break up into units probably a little bit more. I just kind of want to get everyone moving towards the centre, and then we can just kill these guys in the centre. It's a bit of a pain because if you can get everyone to rout at once, then you can win the battle because everyone's routing. But now everyone's back at the centre and recovered, which means we're going to have to fight everyone individually. I thought these general bodyguards are going to be dead in a minute.
If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
I have no worries about losing these general bodyguards though, because the general is dead, so the unit will disappear after this battle. So there's no point not just killing them off as quickly as we can. A few people get engaged at the front, and then the entire rest of the army just stands at the back. Bring up our. Come on, people, get moving. Try and fight more than one person at once. Then it's just a case of waiting for this battle to carry on, really. We were going to win this easily. It's just a case of eliminating these remaining enemy forces. These guys actually
our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Try and get these guys formed up and moving. For a rear flank, these Flemish pikemen are going to have to face them from the front. It's like rear flanking hoplites in arena. Oh no, they've got their pikes back down. So we're tackling them from the side. They don't seem to actually face off against us properly, which is good. The adversary is moving up, so we can attack the remaining Flemish from behind. We need armoured sergeants to do quite a good job. Obviously we have to kill everyone because they're in the centre, so they can't. They won't rout. Looks like some of our spearmen are routing against the Flemish pikemen. Our archers are starting to bring in fire, which is a bit risky, but considering how much of a pain these pikemen are, not necessarily a bad thing. Well, it looks like most of them are being
we've
finished
lost
off
control
now.
of the city.
Yeah, he's finishing off the last few of them. Hey, it's going well. We'll soon catch you anyway. Should finishing off the last few of these guys. Die, die, die. You can see Spark. Could be called more friendly fire than anything. 4 guys left. Just die, please. There we go.
All of Christendom will
Victory.
be awed
Awesome.
by the victory
It
we
was
have
worthwhile,
won
I think,
here
doing that in
today.
person, just in case. It's not worth doing an auto. Or sometimes the auto resolve can be a little bit hit and miss, and sometimes it throws the game away for you. Which is kind of annoying.
The day is ours, sire. This is English soil now.
Candidate for adoption. Okay, it's got a little bit of loyalty. So yeah, go on, we'll have you. So, we now own Bruges. Cool. Let's turn off the auto recruit bits. And retrain some of them. And start construction on the town watch. Antwerp is also still a rebel town. Something to bear in mind. And we've got a leader in there, but not there now, not in Bruges. We've got a bloke in London, that's King William the Conqueror, still our king. And we've got 2 generals over in Edinburgh. Okay. Get that recruiting there as well. So next turn we'll probably leave Edinburgh and march on Inverness. So we've got a few more turns before we can go to war with the Scottish. Where else have we got? Let's go around and finish off our buildings, which need things to be updated. So London could do crop rotation, which would be useful. Leather tanner, particularly useful. Let's do crop rotation, gives us a bit more money. Carnarvon. Communal farming. Or do we want a port or something like that? No, we'll do communal farming. Caen. Well, we'll continue, since it's our main military place, we'll continue building up the military buildings there first. York is just slowly continuing to grow, so we'll build the town watch. And Nottingham is also really a sort of a military place first, so we'll have the bowyard. Okay, cool. So it looks like everything's growing reasonable there. Our fleet is looking good. We've recruited a few more units here. It doesn't. No, I don't notice that anyone's joined the crusade. So perhaps we stand a reasonable chance of dealing with it. Have we got? We've got one faction leader, haven't we? How old is 58? Could King William go on a crusade with us? He's a bit old. Go on. Sod it.
Yes, sir. Full. I never liked sailing anyway. An order.
So, oh, I didn't realise. Where did Henry come from?
Aye, sire.
Oh, I must have left a man in the boat that I didn't realise. Okay. In
Yes.
which case, King
I've
William can
tried
go back
whipping
next
them,
turn.
sire, with the
So,
menace. An
these-
order. Hail my king.
Along with all these, are going to effectively be our new crusading army.
Marching, sir.
So Carlos is going to recruit a couple more people. Like that. Then out of Bruges, what are we going to take with us? We can recruit quite a few people on the way, I believe. So we'll
Sire.
have you. Let's re-strengthen some of these units a little bit.
Orders.
So we've got 1, 2, 3. Should we take a mercenary?
My lord.
We'll take you,
Orders.
you,
Sire. Orders.
you.
Sire.
You can come on meet
By
up with
your
Henry.
command me, sire.
And between them, then they can form the crusading army, and then I think we're just going to march across Europe. You get quite a lot more movement speed, if I remember correctly, when you join the Crusades. Hopefully that's the case anyway. Because I think if we sail, it's going to take absolutely ages to go all the way around Spain and then go through the Mediterranean. So I think it's going to be as quick to do it like this. And hopefully
Your
no one else
Majesty.
shall join the Crusade
Without question,
before us and get
sire.
there first. Other than that, let's pop into the next one. I think you only get so many turns though once you start the Crusade, so whether we can get there in time or not, I don't know. And whether we're actually going to be able to defeat Cairo, or defeat the Egyptians, I think, who currently own Cairo when we get there, or not, I don't know. So, what has happened? Strongest faction. Ah, us. Cool. We're now the most militaristic faction. Some people have become allies. No one seems to have joined the Crusade specifically.
Combining forces, sire.
So let's join the Crusade. Yes. So we can have some crusading sergeants, because they're really cheap, these people, to have. To recruit.
Orders.
Yeah, they have like no upkeep. Oh, the whole army gets no upkeep. Okay, that's nice. So we get basically some free units. We'll construct a unit because we should get two... Number of free units? Okay, 3. Okay, so we'll recruit one town militia for now. Is there anyone else? Well, some Crusader Knights probably then. A bit of cavalry is always useful. I don't really want these pilgrims because they're just utterly useless. Look at that, total defense 1 and attack. They're just people with sticks. Utterly useless. So I think I'll probably just let the computer navigate the quickest way
As you wish.
over there.
We shall continue tomorrow,
It's going
sire.
to take a long time. Is that really the quickest way? Oh. Maybe the quickest way is just going to be to walk to like Italy.
That's
and
not possible, sire.
Get a
Can't
boat.
do that, sire. We can't do it, sire. That's not possible, sire.
That might be the best way.
We
We
shall
can get to this
continue
side of Italy
tomorrow,
and catch a
sire.
boat, and we can just nip over to North Africa and invade from there. Seems like quite a good plan. Okay, cool. We'll do that. What else has happened? There's a mercenary captain. The Egyptians hate us. Again, on chivalry, bearing rule, war, recruitment, which we know about, and obviously end of turn report. Edinburgh is now probably in a position to launch
An order. Hail my king.
its
Sire.
military campaign
My lord. Orders. Move!
against
We
Inverness.
shall slaughter them, my lord.
Build a couple of rams.
Besieging the cowards, my
I
liege.
don't know what they've got here. Some
Patiently
Highlanders,
awaiting to breach
some-
and butcher,
some
sire.
rabble, which I think are glorified peasants. Yes, they are. And some Highland archers. Well, we'll probably leave them under siege for a
Command
while.
me, sire.
Could be a bit of a pain to deal with. Edinburgh itself, I think all the other cities, have I set the building already? Okay, nothing else has been built, everything else is fine.
An order.
You're getting back on the boat.
I'm loath to leave dry land. Yes, sir. Full sail.
I'm going to London.
Fleet ready, sire.
because that gives us a lot more money.
Yes,
Actually,
sir.
by having him
Full
there, we can
sail.
set our own personal tax rate. Look at that, we're going to gain like 7,000 per turn. So that's pretty cool, so we're doing pretty well there. Okay,
Orders.
looking good. Oh, we can have a few more Crusader Sergeants now we've moved. Let's do that. Cool. Next turn. French don't seem to be doing much. Has anyone else joined the Crusade? The Crusade grows. Is it just me? Just me. Pope must love me, surely. Joined your Crusade for you, and you still feel that you have nothing positive to say
Your will,
about me.
sire.
Just a
Yes.
horrible person. Oh, I hate it when that
Orders.
happens.
We
It's
can't
a
do it,
neutral
sire.
town, though. Why can't you let me
That's
pass?
not possible, sire.
That is really
Your
annoying.
will,
So we've
sire.
lost the whole term because of the path blocks. Okay, well we've lost basically that turn. Okay, so we'll have to wait till next turn before we can continue our movement. And the French don't like us because we're near Reims. Okay. I didn't reinforce Rennes, which is fine, although maybe it would be wise to build a... Oh, number 3 upkeep units 3, so maybe we'll build another one with a town militia. Probably kind of wise, I would have thought. Edinburgh. You don't want an auto-build policy, it's always dangerous. Let's just build a unit of archers there though. We can probably have 4 units, can we? Yes, we can. So we'll have some archers and some spear militia. And, oh, let's just build a shipwright. Since it's quite a large city as Edinburgh, we can have a better quality ships being built there.
Ships ready.
Looks like it's already built some cogs without permission. That's the problem. As soon as you move a general out of a city, then they start to build their own thing. So Caen will build some knight stables. York, what are we going to have? Just can be North Army. Gives us a bit more money. Nothing wrong with that. And I think everyone else. Oh, Bruges. Yeah, we'll build the town guard. Since that's a bit more of a frontline city, it's probably better to have a little bit of extra defence there.
Fleet
And we'll
ready,
combine our
sire.
2 navies. And I want you to
Ships ready.
do that next turn. Okay, cool. Next turn.
I would advise you to listen to us this day.
No.
No, aye, farewell.
Send emissary to Milan. Okay, we can do that.
Yes, my lord. Yes,
Right.
sire.
My lord.
Let's think
By
about
your
this a
command.
little bit more carefully then.
As you wish.
So I don't want to
We
go
have
too
marched our
near
limit today, sire.
any specific area to get caught, you know, in the area of control again.
Your will,
So
sire.
hopefully next turn we'll make it to here, and then we can board a boat, get to Cairo. It's gonna happen. Looks like there's not a lot of defence there actually from the Egyptians. Only 1 unit garrison there. But it looks like it could be quite a good early move if we can take that, and then that will allow us to try and expand over there in sort of the Middle East as well. So cool. I don't think there's anything else to worry about this turn. Our money's starting to come up, so maybe we should start to think about recruiting a larger army out of Caen again. Since we're going to be coming in like an increasingly
Yes,
strong
Your
position.
Highness. In God's name. God's
Inverness is obviously in the siege. We will need to capture Dublin probably in 1 move because we've still probably got the mission to cease hostilities against Scotland, which we have. Pope still doesn't like me, but it's annoying if you get excommunicated because you're getting public order negative modifier in all your cities. It's just like really annoying. Also, Nottingham needs somewhere to be built. What should we build? I will just build the stables. I think there's 1 more place. Carnarvon. We'll just build some crop rotations there. I think everyone else has got somewhere being built. Which it has.
Fleet ready, sire. Aye, sire. Urging fleets along. Set sail.
Okay, so we now have a fairly large fleet,
We'll
which is
drop
good,
anchor
and
until
our
morning,
income is
sire.
still looking good.
My
So,
lord.
next turn. I might actually move the fleet back up to Edinburgh because from there we can then just sail to Dublin rather than going there on foot.
Aye, sire.
Let's move the fleet back around.
A fine day to sail.
Oh, Scottish Cardinal dies. Good, good, good. Scotland and France are now allied. Interesting.
God's servant.
That could result in us going to war with them at some point, maybe. For more units recruited at Caen. We don't have any generals around any of these places. Nope.
Orders.
So we want to try and
Yes. As you wish.
get
Yes.
around here. So then
Can't do that, sire.
can't move through that army zone
That's
of control.
not possible, sire.
Well, we'll wait to the next
We
turn.
can't
Hopefully
do
we can
it,
get to the
sire.
coast in the next turn
My
and board
lord.
a ship.
Can't do that, sire.
We're still the
Can't
most
do it,
powerful
sire.
powerful nation. And crop rotation has been built in London. Ah, upgrade stone walls. Yay! Should certainly do that. We've done that.
ready,
We've
sire.
assigned that.
Yes,
Cardinals
Your
just sort of
Highness.
slowly wandering
On
around,
my way.
converting people.
God's servant.
Everything's okay over there, isn't it? That's building something. There's nowhere else to build anything because we've got the construction report, so we know. And it is all looking good. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good. We can have a few more people probably built once we've got that town guard built. So let's go straight to the next turn anyway. We're dilly-dallying. Bride presented. Yep, it's fine by me. Mission successful. Does that mean he likes me a bit more? No. Bloody Pope.
Ships
Nothing but
ready.
trouble. So we'll continue the siege. Next turn we'll probably have to fight the rebels at Inverness. Alliance and else there. Nothing important. Marriage. Wow. Okay, a lot has been built. So let's just go around the whole cycle then. Bruges. What are we going to have here? We'll probably have the leather tanner. And construct and recruit one more of these guys. So we have a decent defence there at Bruges, because I think that could be threatened. Rennes, what are we going to have built here? Should we have a grain exchange? It gives more tradable goods. Edinburgh. Since this is whatever, Merchant's Wharf, seems kind of cool. Yeah, let's do that. Caen is all we've got is land clearance or a small chapel. Build a small chapel. Maybe the Pope will like us more if we do that. Build a small church there. We'll have a right religious building session. What are we going to build at Nottingham? Knight stables? Might as well. Building the wall at London. I think that's everywhere, is it? Yes. So,
Orders.
let's see if we can get over
By
here
your
without.
command.
Oh,
That's not possible, sire.
it's so annoying when you
Can't
can't
do it,
see where you're
sire.
going. You always bump into the
Your
enemy
will,
cities.
sire. My lord.
So yes. Ooh, a great cross. Oh god, we'll have a great cross certainly. It's going to be like the Kingdom of Heaven. This
That's
isn't
not
it?
possible, sire.
Okay. Well, we'll get to the coast next turn, and hopefully that will
Orders.
allow us to recruit some boats. Yeah, some mercenary galleys. We'll recruit probably all of them with the amount of money we've got. So our fleet is docked at Edinburgh. Okay, I think we'll probably just do the battle for Inverness, or see how the auto-resolve looks for the Battle of Inverness. And if that looks good, we'll auto-resolve it. If it looks like it could be close, then we'll probably fight that one. So Bologna is actually Holy Roman Empire. I wouldn't have thought they'd have pushed that far south into Italy. We'll just auto-resolve that one. I can't be
Such
fine
is
when
the
it's
fate
like
of
such a
all
clear
who
victory like that
oppose
and
us.
normally auto-resolve, unless
The
that's really
settlement
fancy
has
killing.
fallen. Take the spoils of war.
Can you stop talking, man? We'll sack the settlement there, I think. Okay, so we now own Inverness as well. It's only a tiny little castle, so it's not a problem. We'll click repair and upgrade to castle. Oh, for Venice, I thought it was going to be me who'd been excommunicated then. So, we'll move both of these guys
Hail,
back
my
down, I
king.
think. And with you,
Orders.
you,
Sire.
you, and
Orders.
you, really,
My
to
lord.
Edinburgh.
Marching, sir.
Just leave Inverness with that archer unit for now. I don't think it's going to be threatened particularly easily, he says, hopefully. And then we'll take
Aye,
our
sire.
army, board the fleet, and go for Dublin. We'll put a few more units there. Okay, and we'll continue to build up our army in Caen as well. Don't know what else there was to build, really. Land clearance. What's our construction report? York, there's something else to build as well. We'll have dirt roads, so it grows a little bit quicker. So, hopefully this
My
turn
lord.
we can make it to the...
Yes, sir.
Oh! Why? Such a stupid mechanic. Ah,
We can't do it, sire.
so annoying because
That's
it's
not
so hard to
possible,
get to the
sir.
coast. This makes it take so long. Okay, well it's going to take even longer for us to get to the coast. Next turn, come on, for God's sake. I just want to get onto my bloody boat. I want to have this crusade. But I can't because I just can't even get to the coast because it's just every time you walk near a princess, your whole army has to stop.
We come bearing word for you.
I suppose. Do I really want to be allied with Milan? Go on.
Excellent. Farewell, my lord. And
I don't
thank you.
particularly mind. I don't want a ceasefire with you, Scotland, if that's what you're just going to offer me again.
We have things to discuss. Goodbye, noble
I
sire.
want to kill you, not have a ceasefire. Right.
Your
Can we
will,
please, please...
As you wish. Yes.
That was hard work.
Boarding transport, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Full sail.
The crusade is on the move. How many
No
turns is
more
this going
wind
to take
today,
us?
sire. We can go no further this day, sire. Sire, the fleet
No, we'll
cannot
probably
sail
move
there.
and land then in 3 turns. That's not too bad. We're
These
probably not
ships
going to finish
cannot
this
go there.
episode. We'll probably end this episode here.
Sire,
Just see if
the
anything
fleet cannot
important has
sail
happened.
there.
Cardinal has died. Diplomatic. We don't care about any of that. And oh, I did relations with Milan. I don't want 2 units of levy spearmen there particularly. No, I don't want them. So hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. We'll end it off here. Something a little bit different. We'll obviously have episode 4 in about another week, something like that. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give the video a like. We'll have more Total War Arena content coming up shortly. So thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you all on the next episode.